Hello, everyone. My name is Daniel Soper. I'm a graduating BBA student and the proud president of BBA Council, Ross's undergraduate student government. On behalf of all of the 2020 graduates, it's my honor and privilege to welcome you to the 2021 Michigan Ross virtual commencement ceremony. Whether you're watching this program here in Ann Arbor, at home with friends and family, or somewhere else entirely, I'm grateful to be spending this moment with you and that we've all found ways to celebrate this occasion with those we care about. This past year has taught me anything, it's to cherish and celebrate the important moments in life. Today is one of those moments. It comes as a product of not only the traditional countless hours spent studying in various group projects and exams that most graduating classes experience, but also a global pandemic and a seemingly infinite number of Zoom calls. Yeah, it's been a bit of an interesting ride. Stephen M. Ross once described our school as feeling more like a large extended family than a public university, and I find no better way of describing the incredible community that I've had the honor of being a part of. I cannot wait to see all of the incredible accomplishments you all are set to achieve. So to all of my fellow graduating students, congratulations. We have an exciting program for you with lots of surprises, so please stay tuned throughout the celebration. On behalf of the graduating class, thank you for joining us, and as always, and forever, go Blue.
Graduates of the Michigan Ross Class of 2021, I want to share my heartfelt congratulations on this very special day and honor your incredible achievement. As a class of future leaders, you've shown a level of resilience in the face of adversity and disruption. With the shift to online learning and job searching, finding whole new ways of connecting and collaborating. And through it all, you're showing up and showing yourselves to be innovators, to be entrepreneurs, to be incredibly adaptive future leaders in a time of great change. How do I know this? Well, in this past year at Google, we've seen searches for online jobs hiring growing 700% globally. And as a result, searches for virtual interview tips have increased 13 times, something I'm sure you're all very familiar with. And because looking sharp on camera is essential, average monthly searches for Zoom backgrounds for interviews reached an all-time high this month during graduation season, growing 6 times. Graduates, you are definitely ready to take on anything. And as the world literally begins to open up upon your graduation season, I want to encourage you, tap into that ingenuity, that grit, that positivity that helped you get through this past year and to this very moment of celebration. These are skills that will stand the test of time and will help you realize you can thrive in the face of anything that comes your way. Some of you might know exactly what you're doing for this coming year, and for the rest of you, let me leave you with a final Google search trend. Queries for how do I know what to do with my life are up 250%. So don't worry, you're definitely not alone. As you leave the Michigan Ross Business School, know that you're leaving with a broad community of support behind you. The alumni community is invaluable, and reach out when you need help figuring out what's next, and we'll be here for you. Congratulations, graduates. Here's to a very, very bright future ahead for you.
Think of who you were before you ever came to Michigan. Before you took your first class. Before you worked on your first group project. Think of what led you here. Think of the expectations you had, the goals you set for yourself. But you all have something in common. You made it here. You also faced challenges no one anticipated. And despite that uncertainty, you rose to the occasion. You adapted. You stayed committed to your goals. You stepped into leadership roles. You embraced the culture of building a better world through business. Today we celebrate your determination and journey to this point. You are graduating from one of the best business schools in the country. Think back to where you began, all that you have accomplished, and those who have supported you. Now think about what comes next.
I just wanted to take a minute to congratulate all of you on, wow, an incredible accomplishment. Graduating from the Stephen M. Ross School of Business at the University of Michigan. Incredible. Great job, everybody. Great job. Now listen, I understand that this wasn't probably the way you saw this whole thing unfolding, having a graduation like this, but it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And you guys went through some unprecedented times. You traveled through uncharted waters to get here. And that tells me you're uniquely qualified to go out into the world and make a difference. So I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want to say how happy I am, how proud I am of you guys, and that you're now part of the largest living alumni network in the world. So welcome to the club. As always, go blue.
Graduates, family and friends, from wherever in the world you may be today, it is truly my privilege to welcome you to the 2021 Michigan Ross Commencement. I'm joining you today live from Robertson Auditorium here at the Ross School of Business, where I'm looking out at 500 empty seats, wishing all of you were here with me today. I want to thank Daniel, Mary Ellen, and Desmond for their well wishes, their words of inspiration and encouragement, and for showing up to support our class of 2021. Daniel has been an amazing student leader, and Mary Ellen and Desmond are both dear friends and wonderful champions and supporters of our Michigan Ross community. Today, we celebrate the human spirit. We celebrate a defining moment in the lives of our students. We celebrate a milestone that our students will forever remember. We celebrate the amazing accomplishments of our students, graduating from one of the top business schools in the entire world. And most importantly, we celebrate you, our students, our class of 2021. Let me repeat that. Our class of 2021. You are extraordinarily talented. You are motivated. You're collaborative. You are purpose-driven and inspired to make a positive difference in the world. And this past year, despite way too many hours on Zoom and the challenges of a global pandemic like none of us have ever lived through before, you showed up. You showed up with courage. You showed up with determination. And you showed up with an unwavering commitment to achieving your goals. I want you to know how much inspiration you bring to all of us, our faculty, our staff, and certainly to me personally. There are truly no words that can fully express how grateful I am to have had the opportunity to serve as your dean. Class of 2021, our world needs you. Our world needs your creativity, your passion, your energy, your business knowledge and skills. And most of all, our world needs your leadership. You have the power, the knowledge, the skills, the commitment to build a better world through business, to live our mission, and to make a positive difference, to leave a legacy that all of us will be proud of. This is your calling. This is your opportunity. Dare I even say, this is your responsibility. Our world needs you. We need people who know how to bring people together. We need people who know how to bridge divides and work across boundaries. Our world needs people who are team players, who know how to inspire and get the best out of people. And our world needs leaders who will advance society forward through innovation and impact and creating opportunities for all members of our society to thrive and all members of our society to lead meaningful lives. This is your moment. This is your opportunity to live a life of meaning, to live a life of purpose, and to make a positive difference in the world. For today's commencement ceremony, I've invited a number of special guests, distinguished alumni, friends of the Ross School, friends of the University of Michigan, to join us to offer their words of wisdom, their words of inspiration, their well wishes, their congratulations, and their hopes and dreams for all of you as you transition from students to graduates of the University of Michigan's Ross School of Business. Before I invite our next guest to join us, I would like to take a moment to thank all of the family members and all of the friends who are with us today. We are full of gratitude for the positive difference that all of you have made in the lives of each and every one of our students. You too are members of our Michigan Ross family. Graduates, if you are with your family and friends today, and if it is safe to do so, please take a moment to thank, to hug, to embrace those who are sitting with you today. Share your gratitude, share your appreciation with them, and let's give them a big, big round of applause. Outstanding, outstanding. Our next guest is a proud parent of a University of Michigan graduate and is joining us from her home to share a few words of encouragement, a few words of inspiration. So please join me in welcoming author, entrepreneur, and philanthropist, the one and only Maria Shriver. Maria, welcome to the 2021 Ross Commencement.
Hey, you guys, congratulations. You are graduates of the University of Michigan Business School. That means you're like super smart. That means I hope you'll send me your resume because you're going to go out in the world and do really big things. But I hope you don't go out in the world just and be motivated by just money. I hope you go out into the world and see yourself as a light in the world. See yourself as someone who can help the world become a better place, because God knows we need this world to be a better place. And there's no doubt in my mind that the graduates of the University of Michigan will do that, can do that. We need them to do that. I came to the University of Michigan for 4 years as a mom of an undergraduate, and I've never met anybody who went to Michigan, whether it's in the business school or the undergraduate, who I didn't like and who didn't love their school, love their fellow Michiganders, and who didn't want to do good in the world. So you're in great company. I know you have a great alumni association, and you have a great credit now on your resume. So use it for good. Use it to create meaning in another person's life, and always see yourself as a beacon of hope, as a lighthouse, and as someone who can really change another person's life by how you talk to them, by how you deal with them, by what you see in them. That'll be your greatest achievement, changing one other person's life. Congratulations.
Thank you, Maria, for your generosity, your spirit. The bright blue sky behind you is shining a positive light on all of us today. And to all of us joining today, it is so important that we all remember that even our smallest acts can be the difference. Our smallest acts can be the difference that changes another person's life. And we all have an opportunity to be that beacon of light in the world. So Maria, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm now proud to introduce the first of our graduating students, who was chosen by her peers to represent their voices. Brianna Alexis Jones, who is graduating from our full-time MBA program. Brianna, congratulations and welcome.
Good morning, graduating class of 2021. Wow, that feels really good to say. Let me say it one more time. Good morning, graduating class of 2021. It's that time of year when we're ready to head into a new chapter. But right now, this chapter right here, I like to call this chapter Lessons from a Zoom Call. Now, I know, if you never heard the word Zoom again, it'd be all too soon. But work with me for a moment. After 13 months of Zoom calls, I'd like to think it's taught us a thing or two. So let me recap for you. Lesson 1, turn your video on. The beautiful thing about turning your video off is that you can hide pretty much anything. A quick meal here, a quick nap there. I know you've been there, but when you do this, what also happens is the rest of the room loses the opportunity to see you. All of you. I made myself a promise before coming to Ross that I would bring my full self to every table. Straight shot, no chaser. No more hiding layers of me, producing some watered down version of myself deemed palatable for the moment, but 1000% authentic me. And I implore you to do the same. From the interview to the boardroom, show up as your full self from day one. Forget who you think they want. What the world will always need is a truest version of you. So shoulders up, turn your video on, and show up 1000% who you are. Because trying to be anyone else is simply exhausting. Lesson 2, schedule another meeting. Even when career fatigue hits, or life fatigue for that matter, don't you stop. Don't give up. When failure joins the call, I beg you to keep going. Schedule another meeting and try again and again. Actually, do me a favor. Keep failure around. Keep her, him, or they close, because failure is the proof that you're headed in the right direction. Rarely do we fail inside of our comfort zones, but failure joins the party when we take a leap of faith into uncharted territories. More lessons are learned from failure than could ever be learned from success. It's not to be feared, but to be welcome to join the call. So every time you think you're all zoomed out, schedule another meeting and try it again. My third and final lesson for you all is to share your screen. Every time I'm asked, why Ross? Without a second thought, I say, it's the community for me. It always has been, and it always will be. From up close to the ALE conference to GBR, from the moment I stepped foot on this campus and every time after, I was embraced by people that would impact my life forever. What struck me, and honestly still does, is this deep desire to pay it forward. It's almost like it was a requirement to be accepted to Ross. You all have felt it. People who didn't even know me shared their screens with me, setting aside their time to share their learnings from both failures and successes, I might add. I would always say, I can't wait to be on the other side so I can give back in the same way. And I did, and I'll continue to, because that is the spirit of Ross. So I encourage you, keep that same energy. Share your screens with the goal of leaving the people and the spaces you encounter better off than you found them. Zoom really has taught us some amazing life lessons. So class, I ask you, I encourage you, turn your video on, schedule another meeting, and share your screens. And when the time comes and we can hopefully close Zoom forever, just don't forget what you learned. Thank you and congratulations, graduating class of 2021. Forever and always, go blue.
Thank you, Brianna. And to think, a year ago, who among us would have imagined learning life lessons through Zoom? Brianna, you're an amazing talent, and I wish you all the best in your next chapter of life. Class of 2021, today, you join the ranks of one of the world's most powerful and most prestigious alumni networks in the world, recently ranked #1 among business school alumni globally. Over the last few weeks on social media, we have shared many messages from our alumni offering their words of wisdom, their encouragement, their words of inspiration. I now want to share with you a few more special messages from our alumni here at Michigan Ross.
Here's a big congratulations to the Michigan Ross class of 2021.
I am so proud of you. You guys made it through a historic year. Your class will go down in the history books, okay?
This last year of school was ripped away from you. But the thing about crises is that it gets everyone together and unites us.
You are on your way to continued success, and you have gained all the tools necessary during your time at Michigan Ross to accomplish any goal you set your mind to.
But I would ask you to see this as an opportunity to go out and actively seek out those challenges that are facing our generation today.
If you're anything like me, you might be a little bit scared, but trust me, you're all going to do great.
So as you leave school and go out on your career, just remember this incredible bond that you share with some of the smartest, most driven people in the world.
Don't forget all of the knowledge you gained, all of the friendships you made, all of the relationships and networks you built. But most importantly, use all of that to go out and change the world for the better.
Take up the mantle to contribute positively and to pave new ways of thought and new ways of doing things.
The sky is the limit, and I'm confident that each and every one of you can make a difference and be the change you want to see in the world.
You might not have a grand stage to walk across and celebrate, but you will be walking through history.
Welcome to the alumni family. I can't wait to meet some of you once outside is open. And congratulations.
And you did it with class, you did it with grace, and you pushed through and accomplished your goals. I, for one, am so proud of you, and I can't wait to meet you at a future alumni event. But for now, clap for yourself, all right? The best is yet to come.
You've experienced the worst and have come out on top, and now you have a chance to lead by example. You've earned this. Now turn those tassels.
Congratulations again, everyone.
Congratulations, class of 2021.
Best of luck and go blue.
Go blue.
You did it.
Wow, our alumni are amazing, and their entrepreneurial spirit is infectious. From Brenda to Nikayla, who created a widely popular podcast called Side Hustle Pro. Alex Lieberman and his other Ross co-founder, Austin Reef, who started the Morning Brew Company. Last year, their company was acquired by Insider Inc., parent of Business Insider. And Marjorie, who's a senior business affairs executive at Amazon Studios. She and her team are creating the content that we love. I could go on, but each and every one of these alumni is inspiring, and they are role models for all of us. And they are just a few of the 52,000 Ross alumni worldwide. Our alumni are leaders, they are change agents, they are mentors and role models, and they show up. They show up for Michigan, and they show up for the Ross School of Business without fail. It is the support of our alumni that enables Michigan Ross to continue our tradition of excellence, to live up to our ideals, and to consistently define the next frontiers of business education. And now, we honor the faculty who are on these new frontiers of business education, the faculty who received our 2021 Teaching Excellence Awards. These awards are voted on by the graduating class, and we are grateful for the support of Bob Neary, a BBA graduate, and his wife Janet, who make these awards possible. The first award winner is, for our Teaching Excellence Awards, Ryan Ball for our full-time MBA program. Marcus Collins won the BBA Teaching Excellence Award. Felipe Cesar, the Global MBA Teaching Award. James DeSimplar, the Masters of Accounting Award. Fred Feinberg, the PhD Award. Roman Kapuczynski, the Master of Supply Chain Management Award. Roby Lahavi, the Executive MBA Award. Chantel Leonard, the Weekend MBA Award. And Jerry Mathis, the Master of Management Award. Congratulations to all of our faculty award winners. Let's give them a big, big round of applause. And in the spirit of celebrating our award winners, we also want to acknowledge our students who were chosen by their peers and earned our 2021 Student Leadership Awards. These students will also receive special recognition in their individual program celebrations later today. Student award winners are Kelsey Casey, who won the Graduate Frank S. Moran Distinguished Leadership Award. Daniel Soper, who won the Undergraduate Frank S. Moran Distinguished Leadership Award. Sasha Kapoor, who won the Graduate Global Citizenship Award. Ben Schuster, the Undergraduate Global Citizenship Award. And last, but certainly not least, the recipients of our Michigan-Ross Outstanding Leadership Awards. First, Nicole Allen, Sabrina Archer, Mike DeMeyer, Alexandra Lorenz, June Takasuka, and Catherine Ward. Congratulations to all of our award winners. You make us very, very proud. Next, I want to welcome two leaders to join us and share their congratulations with our class of 2021. Both Mary Barra and Jacqueline Novogratz are on the leading frontiers of business. Mary Barra, as CEO of General Motors, is leading a transformation in next-generation mobility and technology. She is always found on the most powerful women lists that come out each and every year, and just here recently on the latest cover of Time magazine. Under her leadership, GM was also recently named for the second year in a row to the most ethical companies in the world list. Likewise, Jacqueline Novogratz, as founder and CEO of Acumen, continues to be a leader in impact investing and really reimagining the purpose of business in society, and even more how investors can leverage their capital and expertise to live our mission in building a better world through business. Both Mary and Jacqueline have been advocates and champions of the Ross School for many years. They have always found ways to participate in our students' experiences here at Ross, and both believe deeply in all of you, our students, our graduates, to be the next generation of leaders in business who are defining the next frontiers. Mary will speak first, followed by Jacqueline. Mary, please take it away.
Thank you, Scott, for that kind introduction and for the opportunity to address the graduating class of 2021. To the University of Michigan Ross School of Business 2021 graduates and your families, congratulations. I'm honored to speak to you today because this institution is so important to me and to General Motors. It is a huge asset to have one of the best business schools in the world in our own backyard, and we have reaped the benefits of that over the years. And I know many of you are disappointed that this is a virtual event. You might have expected that by now, spring commencement, you'd all be together. The end of the pandemic is in sight, but we're not there yet. And my heart goes out to those of you who have lost loved ones. We must continue to be vigilant to mitigate this virus as much as possible. And we know we can, because if nothing else, this pandemic has shown us that we are flexible, resilient, and determined in the face of disruption. You've certainly showed all of this as your B-School experience suddenly became virtual. I have confidence that these qualities will prove useful as you transition to wherever life takes you next. I know that they have in my own career, and I only have to go back as far as last year for an example, when the pandemic hit, the disruption of all disruptions. When the world shut down, when we suddenly became a global automaker unable to build any vehicles, and as my leadership team and I connected remotely and tried to determine the best way to navigate the situation, we were presented with an opportunity to help America address the critical shortage of ventilators. Our task was to help Ventec Life Systems, which was building about 200 to 300 ventilators a month, scale up to 10,000 a month to be produced at a GM plant in Kokomo, Indiana. The GM team acted quickly, connecting with our supply base to source more than 400 parts while retooling the plant. And in a couple of weeks, the line was moving, and I went to Kokomo to visit the team. It was one of the most inspiring moments of my career. Seeing the dedicated team send the first boxes covered with handwritten messages to hospitals in Chicago. Even now, a year later, it fills me with great pride to think of how our team rallied to build 30,000 ventilators in just 154 days. They were determined, they were resilient, and they worked together to accomplish more tasks more quickly than anyone thought possible. Projects that used to take weeks were completed in days. Today at GM, we call this ventilator speed, and it's now ingrained in our company. I think many of us across the country learned a lot of what we could do, what we could accomplish in the face of adversity. Just like all of you, I hope you remember that as you move forward in your careers. Think of the talent, the resilience, and the resolve you've demonstrated to get here today, and know that those same qualities will get you through tomorrow. Beyond that, the best advice I can give you is to find your passion in life and follow it. There will be ups and there will be downs, but if you love what you do, you will persevere and you will be successful. I know that because this commencement includes undergraduates, MBAs, PhDs, you're not all in the same place in your lives and careers, but pursuing your passion applies to all of you, no matter what age. It's the road to success and to happiness, and it's a road you are clearly ready to take. Given what you've already accomplished and endured, you are uniquely prepared for whatever life can throw at you. You're walking out of these virtual doors already a success, and that's exactly what you'll carry with you through the next door you open, whatever and wherever it is. I wish you the best, and again, I want to congratulate everyone in the University of Michigan Ross School of Business class of 2021. Thank you very much, and have a great and safe celebration today.
Congratulations to the UMichigan Ross class of 2021. You did it. You graduated in truly perhaps the toughest year, certainly in my lifetime. You gained incredible skills and did it in extraordinary circumstances, just as the world was revealing its broken systems and, I think on the positive side, breaking open. And what that did in so many ways was teach you not only the work that lies in front of us, but I believe it gave you a resiliency, a sense of grit, and understanding of what it actually takes to get through the tough times, so that then you can choose over and over again to do what's needed to help us move into better times. And so as you go forward into this brave new world that none of us fully can envision, it is truly to you to be the new architects, to help us see what this new economy needs to become and to go build it. And I know that's a tall order, and yet I can't imagine anything more exciting to work on. And indeed, it is the work of this generation, of our generation. If the year in which you graduated has taught us anything, it is that we are each other's destiny. That we don't get dignity as a world till all of us have dignity, and that each of us is needed. So I wish you all the best, every success, and Godspeed. The world has never needed you more.
Mary and Jacqueline, thank you both for your very powerful messages. I am so grateful for your commitment to our mission here at the Ross School and the University of Michigan. It is certainly true that the world will be a better place if we can all take Jacqueline's words of inspiration and responsibility to heart and live out the ideals that both Mary and Jacqueline represent. I now want to invite Jared Steinhardt, who is graduating from the BBA program and chosen by his peers to offer his remarks to our class of 2021.
I don't see myself as a business student, and I bet many of y'all feel the same way. We've all been there, walking into the cavernous winter garden at 8:29 a.m., wondering, what am I doing here? Sometimes that feeling stuck with us way past the end of class, and it's scary. It's scary to feel like the admissions office mixed up the papers and you got put in the wrong pile. It's scary to hear people talking about all the business clubs they're in, wondering why you just aren't interested. And it's scary to feel like you've suddenly fallen behind when you've been going steady at your own pace the entire time. As we made our way through the BBA framework, we each started to veer off on our own paths. Some said finance and others said marketing, some said accounting and others said law school. We became comfortable with the independence of our choices. Over time, We all dug our feet in and found a way to take control of our experience. Classmates became group members that became friends. We went from those awkward glances as we pretended to be on our phones in the hallway to stopping by someone's table to hear about what they did over the weekend. As we enter the unknown, we are more than prepared to conquer whatever comes our way. We're supposed to be business students after all, and as the saying goes, you can do anything with a business degree. However, the world doesn't need more business people. The world needs more empathy, more leaders. Yes, we've amassed 4 years of technical skills and business vernacular. Through those years, we've also experienced immense change that uprooted our lives and required us to adapt, reevaluate, and most of all, persevere. We may joke about being graduates of Zoom University, but on the inside, we all feel a deep, deep pain. There is such dissonance between our expectations of how these 4 years were supposed to go and the reality we're facing. And we feel it more than ever right now as we sit in separate rooms watching the conclusion of our academic career through a monitor. Through this hardship, we all found ways to rise up. Some clubs use their skills and membership base to help causes like COVID relief and Black Lives Matter. We found new ways to form relationships. Opportunities that we considered concrete were transformed, and we had to find new ways to gain the same experience. We used the technical skills from our classes and applied the Michigan difference, qualities such as empathy, integrity, and collaboration. Through these opportunities, we are uniquely positioned to change the world. You might not see yourself as a business student because usually the term is myopic. In Ross, we have thrown away the preconceptions of what it means to be a business student and made a new entity. We may study business, but that does not mean that's where we're going to stop. We know just how powerful business can be. My favorite quote is by Maya Angelou. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So go ahead, make that spreadsheet, crunch those numbers, run that campaign. Many people can do that, and they will do that. However, we, as Ross graduates, can do so much more. We can turn those spreadsheets into maps to help our communities. We can use those numbers to tell a story. We can send out campaigns that demand the betterment of society, and that is how we are different. We've been given the same tools as others, but we know how to use them to make an impact. We are not business students. We are all problem solvers. We are all change makers. We are all leaders. And most importantly, together, we are all Wolverines. And as we all know, it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. So thank you for these amazing past 4 years. And always, go blue.
Thank you, Jared. Your school spirit is infectious. And like Brianna and Daniel before you, I am filled with optimism and hope, knowing that you will be the leaders who are defining the future of business and the role that really business can play in making a positive impact and building a better, more equitable, and more just world for all. You all are inspirations. Before we move to the conferring of degrees, I want to take a few minutes to share with you what an extraordinary group of young men and women make up this class of 2021. Of course, like all of you, I certainly wish we were all together in person, celebrating this moment in Chrysler Arena. But our virtual format makes this moment no less important, no less special. And on behalf of everyone here at the Michigan Ross School of Business, I am so proud of each and every one of the more than 1,500 students from over 20 countries who are graduating today. We have 14 PhD graduates who have each spent between 5 and 7 years with us here at the Ross School. And now they leave us to educate the next generation of business leaders and to conduct groundbreaking research at universities and government agencies all around the world. We also have 717 MBA students from several different programs. We have 416 full-time MBAs who are graduating today. We have 116 weekend MBAs. We have 108 executive MBAs, 52 evening MBAs, 22 global MBAs, and our very first graduates of the online MBA program here at the Ross School of Business. And many of these MBAs are not only graduating from the Ross School today, many of our students are also graduating with dual degrees from across the University of Michigan, including from education, engineering, information, the law school, the medical school, public health, public policy, and the School for Environment and Sustainability. In addition, we also have 203 graduates from 3 one-year master's programs, 56 Masters of Accounting students, 121 Master of Management students, and 26 Master of Supply Chain Management students. Congratulations to all of our one-year master's students. We also have 609 Bachelor of Business Administration students, many of whom are also graduating with dual degrees from across the University of Michigan, including from engineering, information, kinesiology, LSA, the School of Music, Theater, and Dance, and the Stamp School of Art and Design. Across all of these programs, undergraduate and graduate, we also have students who are graduating today with honors. Graduating with honors is an amazing achievement, and I want to give all of these students a well-earned congratulations. We are so proud of you. Let's give you a big round of applause. Now, to confer the degrees is one of the greatest honors that I have in serving as your dean. Normally, we would now move into a formal ceremony where each graduate would cross the stage. We would share a moment together, a handshake, a fist bump, even an embrace. It is truly, truly one of my favorite moments of each year. This year, like last year, we do not have this option. But here again, this moment is still one of the most important and most special things that we do each and every year. And I am deeply honored to be celebrating this moment with all of you and your families from all around the world. So to help me confer the degrees, joining us today from her home is Regent Denise Illich, who is chair of the University of Michigan's Board of Regents. Regent Illich will assist me in formally recognizing our graduates. Regent Illich, I have the honor, on behalf of the Stephen M. Ross School of Business at the University of Michigan, to present to you the candidates for Master of Business Administration, Master of Accounting, Master of Management, Master of Supply Chain Management, and Bachelor of Business Administration. I present these candidates to you and recommend them for the degrees named.
Thank you, Dean Duru. It has been over a year since the world has been struck by a devastating pandemic, one that has altered the experiences of college students across the globe. Your college journey may not have ended the way you expected it to, but we are here today to celebrate you. We celebrate your determination, your dedication, and your resiliency. We have watched you accomplish great feats during your time here. Your work brings hope to students and families across our nation, striving to improve their own lives and the lives of others in their communities. Regardless of the path you choose, your world-class Michigan education has prepared you to make a real, meaningful change in the world, the kind that creates a positive difference. As a businesswoman myself, I see the influence a Ross education has on people of all backgrounds as they learn to think, speak, and work across boundaries and grow to appreciate difference. Your Ross education will empower you to navigate challenges, leverage opportunities, and succeed on both personal and professional levels. Today, you join the ranks of a robust alumni network of 52,000 businessmen and businesswomen across 102 countries, including some of the world's most influential accountants, consultants, entrepreneurs, real estate agents, and many others. As you go out into the world, I encourage you to continually search for the potential in every opportunity and work to overcome roadblocks that may arise along the way. Always remember to stay connected to Ann Arbor and be a part of the success of future generations of Wolverines. We are extremely proud of you and wish you the very best. Now, on behalf of the University of Michigan Board of Regents, I am pleased to recognize the candidates. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, the candidates' degrees will be conferred by the Board of Regents. Congratulations, class of 2021. Good luck and forever go blue.
Regent Ilitch, thank you for your support and for joining us today for this special moment in the lives of our students. To all of our students, congratulations. You are now graduates of the University of Michigan and the Ross School of Business. We are deeply proud of you, and it is our privilege to officially call you alumni of the Ross School of Business. And of course, no graduation would be complete without confetti, so here goes. Everyone needs confetti in their life. It is these moments of joy that we will forever remember. And now, a very special guest wants to congratulate all of you on your accomplishments. Olympic gold medalist Gabby Douglas. Gabby, welcome.
Hi guys, what's up? It's Gabby Douglas here, and I just wanted to say hi to the University of Michigan's Ross School of Business, class of 2021. And I just want to say hats off to you guys. Huge shout out and congratulations to everyone who graduated. I think that's amazing, something that definitely should not be taken lightly, especially during this trying and challenging season and time that we live in right now. So that's amazing, and that's just really inspiring and motivating, and it really empowers me to keep persevering in my life. And I have had so many challenges thrown at me in my whole entire journey and career, and the one thing that I've learned is to persevere, not only through the good, but through the bad. And you all have done that. You are true champions, and you embody what a true champion looks like and what it takes to becoming a champion. Again, congratulations to every single person. I love you so much. I hope everyone is staying healthy, strong, and motivated. I know that, it sometimes looks like the mountain is too high, but it's never too high. You can climb it. Anything that you want in life, go out and go get it, because the world is yours. You were given this beautiful talent to go shine bright and add your unique piece, your unique gift and light and life to the world. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anything stop you. I love you all so much. Much love.
Thank you, Gabby, for offering your well wishes to our class of 2021. You are correct. There is no mountain that's too high for the graduates of Michigan Ross. To our students, you all are among the most talented, most motivated people in the entire world. And you have proven time and time again that you can do anything. As Gabby said, throughout life, there will always be new mountains to climb, new challenges that we face. As we often say in mountaineering, no matter how hard things get, you just have to keep climbing. One step at a time, one foot in front of the other. And if you keep climbing, you eventually reach the top. You eventually achieve your goals. Following our ceremony today, each program will have its own celebration for its graduates, and your family and friends are, of course, welcome to join. Our team has some amazing moments planned for all of you in these program celebrations, so I encourage everyone to attend, and I look forward to seeing you there. You've already received information on how to log into these program celebrations, and we also have it on our Michigan Ross Commencement website. But before we end this celebration, I've invited two more people to share their well wishes with you. Jeff Blau, CEO of Related Companies and someone who has been a true champion of the Ross School for many years, and in particular, our efforts to foster a more diverse, equitable, and inclusive community in business and business education, as well as our very own basketball coach of the year, Juwan Howard.
Thank you, Dean DeRue. It's good to be here today to congratulate all the University of Michigan grads on the graduation this time of year. I was thinking back, it was actually 10 years ago, almost to the week, that I spoke at the commencement. I was the commencement speaker at the graduation from the business school. And if you think back to 10 years ago, times weren't that different. We were just coming out of a great recession, and people had concerns and worries about their future. And what I said back then is, this is the best time to be graduating. It's the best time because it's the greatest opportunity when there's uncertainty that you can take advantage of. And so what I urge everyone to do today is chase their dreams, take some risk, and get out there into the market and make it as great as you possibly can. This is an incredible time in your life. You don't have responsibilities. You should take the risks, make things happen, and go for it. I wish you the best of luck, and congratulations to all the grads. Thanks.
Class of 2021, congratulations. This is a special day to celebrate all that you have accomplished during your time in Ann Arbor. Cherish the memories you have made, appreciate the relationships you have developed, be proud of your accomplishments. Always remember, you are the leaders and the best, and forever, go blue.
Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, Juwan. You are both wonderful advocates for the university, for the Ross School, and dear friends. I am grateful to both of you. Class of 2021, you are our present. You are also our future. And I am filled with hope today, knowing your values, your integrity, your creativity, your commitment to the highest standards of excellence, your ideals, all matched with exceptional talents and amazing compassion and concern for others. These qualities of yours give me extraordinary hope and optimism for our shared future. And I am proud to call you alumni of the University of Michigan. You will be missed, but you will always be part of the Michigan Ross family, a family that will always be here for you. So I want to share my sincerest congratulations to each and every one of you. We are so very proud of you. And for me, this is my final commencement as your dean. But know that it is not goodbye. It is until next time. And it is forever go blue. And now, to close us out, here is our University of Michigan band playing Hail to the Victors with some special cameos from our own faculty and staff.
Hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders of the best. Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West. Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders of the best. Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West. Go blue! Go blue! conquering heroes.